All right, guys, welcome. This is it. This is the West Coast Swing at California Billiards in Fremont. And our first match of the day is Jayson Eagle Eye Shaw, who will be breaking against Francisco Django Bustamante, 2010 world champion. And I will be joined shortly by Jeff Gregory in the commentary booth. And there's the first break. We want to remind everybody also that the West Coast Swing is sponsored by West State Billiards, Tiger Products, Ariel Carmelli, F. Carmelli Cues, Big Time Threads, Tom Tips, and JB Cases. And our tournament direction today is going to be handled by Janet Okamoto and Ken Schumann. So we've got a professional staff here. And we want to thank Chris Swart for hosting the West Coast Swing events. Stops 2 through 6. We've got a lot of action in store for you over the next 10 days. On the second table over, we have Mika Immonen versus Alex Pagulayan. And it looks like Alex Pagulayan has already taken the first game in that race to 7. These are races to 7. Scoreboard. And there it is. Jayson Shaw takes game 1, a race to 7. We're extremely honored to have these players here. We have a great field of 16 players. Chip Compton is here, Jamal Usi, Rodney Morris, Dennis Orcollo, Mika Immonen, Vilmos Foldish, Amar Kang, Alex Pagulayan, Gus Brazano, Warren Kiamko, Santos Sambajon Jr., Tony Chohan, Francisco Bustamante, Jayson Shaw, Bryce Avila, and Angelo Ines. And we're using the diamond rack. And the players are sitting in these beautiful diamond spectator chairs provided by West State Billiards. You can check out West State Billiards at weststatebilliards.com. Boys are having a little bit of a issue with the racks, with the rack itself. These are brand new Brunswick Centennial balls, and they're using the red circle cue ball. The pockets are 4 1/8 inches, so they are pretty tight. They were. Table was remastered by Ernesto Dominguez, one of the U.S.'s most sought-after table mechanics. So Boosty now. He's got an option here. He can play a bank on the 2, or he can play a fairly easy safety, or cut this up to the corner. He'll have to, he's going to try to hide. And he found some cover, but I think Jayson can just see the paint on the 2 ball, which means that Francisco may find himself in trouble. This is a typical 2-rail or 3-rail safety, where the shooter tries to hide behind the bottom balls in the bottom right corner pocket. And Boosty plays a great shot, hiding behind the 10 ball. It looks like he got there. This is call pocket format. Yes, if I'm not mistaken, it's we're playing. This was called the Pro 10 because we're using Pro 10 rules. I believe BCA, professional 10-ball rules, call pocket. The only exception is that there are no jump cues allowed. Oh, Jayson he really tried to make that 3-ball. On the table beyond this, we have Alex Pagulayan at the table shooting the 8-ball. And their current score is 1-0 to Alex. So it looks like Alex may have his second game. Yes, there is also a 3-foul rule. in effect. Black. You good? Following shortly will be Jeff Gregory, who will join us in the commentary booth. Thank you. So it's 2-0 Alex Pagulayan. And we have a winner between Jayson and Busty for the second game. Bustamante makes the second game, tying it up at 1-1. So 1-1 here, and Mika is at the table trying to campaign for a game against Alex Pagulayan. And here comes Boosty with the break. And a very solid break. Very solid break. Except the 10 ball went in and it does not count. Happy July 4th to everybody who's watching today. We hope you're grilling and chilling and watching some pool, some good pool at that. And joining me now is Jeff Gregory. How are you, Jeff?
Hey, Daniel. Good, man. Things are going well. Just had myself a nice, fresh, hot cup of coffee here at California Boat Club. Watching this tough matchup here, first round. Pretty sweet, man.
Yeah, tough matchup on both tables.
I was watching Jayson Shaw hit balls before this match started for about an hour, and he looks real solid and dialed in.
Yes.
He's just looks like he's here to win.
Yeah, I mean, we've already seen a couple of mistakes, but some good safety battles, you know, to make up for it.
I'm just jumping in now. What is the score of this first match so far?
You see that one ball that went in after that was a great shot by Jayson. The score is 1-1.
Gotcha. The race to 7.
Race to 7.
Winner break.
Winner break.
Yep.
Yeah. And 3-foul rule. No jump cues.
Yeah, that's a. These tables just got refelted too, so they're playing pretty much perfect, and they're playing with brand new Centennial balls that just got broken out yesterday.
Yes, I was telling people that. Got the brand new balls, brand new diamond racks from West State Billiards. And
yeah, ideal playing conditions here. There's nothing to complain about. I mean,
absolutely nothing.
The humidity's perfect, the temperature's perfect, everything. This is where it's like pool player heaven, man. It's like being up here in a cloud.
Yes, this is definitely the utopia of pool, right? California Billiards in Fremont. Make this a destination point when you're traveling through.
This is going to be a great place to hang out for the next 10 days, my friend. So I saw Jayson earlier miss that 2-ball. Looks like it jumped up just a little bit.
Keep in mind that's not live. I'll pop it.
These tables have a little bit of slip and slide to them right now, but I think in the next few days they're going to settle in nicely. These guys are playing with a red circle cue ball. That's the cue ball of choice here at California Billiard Club by the owner and most of the local players. So some of the guys like to play with the red circle, but a lot of the pros have been playing with the meso ball. What do you prefer, Daniel?
I've been actually talking about this. So for the past couple of days, when we did the coverage of the Cole Dixon event, because players like to find out in advance what are we playing with.
Yep.
So that it came up that the red circle. I like both balls. I know what the red circle does. I know what the meso does. To me, it's a minor adjustment. I've played many years using both balls.
Yes.
I like the red circle because it kind of, for me,
seems like it's a little easier to move around.
It provides a little bit more of a fun game where you can kind of open up your arm and really
let
play
your stroke out.
Great power stroke shots. The cue ball, not so much. You got to be careful. But with that red circle ball, you can have a tendency to come off the table as well. So.
Yeah, it seems like it plays lighter.
But it's not, and that's the strange thing about it. I think it's the weight distribution or the mass or
the materials and the composite of the materials.
Yeah, the ratio of phenolic that it's made with.
Sure. But it seems like it's easier to go from the meso ball to the red circle cue ball. Well, Jayson's got an open shot here, looks like, and I got a feeling if he makes his 2-ball, which I'm going to predict he does, he's going to run this table out here. He's got to settle down. He jumped up a little bit earlier, but if he settles down like he's been doing,
nice shot.
It should be no problem for Jayson, just because I've been watching him run the same rack out for the last hour. He didn't miss a ball. I really didn't miss a ball for almost an hour. It was amazing.
Yeah, this is a relatively easy pattern for him. He'd probably play the 6 for the side, and he killed that ball nicely.
Toughest shot here is going to be the 9 to the 10, looks like to me. So we'll see. And Jayson's playing with a cue that looks a lot longer than normal.
Yeah, Jayson's sponsored by Miyuchi.
Is that right?
He may possibly be using an extension in the back, which that's what it looks like. It looks like there's a little bit of ring work there at the bottom of his cue. I think that might be an additional joint and a 4 or 5 inch.
It's one of the prettiest Miuchis I've seen in quite a while, I gotta say. It's a really beautiful cue.
Yeah.
I just don't know how he can shoot with a 64-inch cue. It's amazing, man. But he's doing it, and he's making it look easy. Well, here we go. The 9 to the 10 is going to be the toughest shot he's got here left. And
he's just kind of deciding which way to go, because you can play that follow, you can draw it back,
Yeah, he looks like he chose the right shot there, Daniel.
Yeah, the safe shot.
This guy is really focused in, man. They call him the eagle eye for a reason.
Yeah.
It's like he's got his blinders on. If you look at his eyes do not leave the table. He's not looking around at spectators of the room. He's looking at the table, and he's here to win. He's here to do a job and get it done.
Yeah, he's
called
scanning.
Focus.
Definitely.
Focus, man. Great focus.
So that'll make it 2 to 1. And meanwhile, on Alex's table, it's still 2 to 2, and it looks like Alex is running the last 2 balls on the table. Might make it 3 to 0. Ooh, he got a little funny on that.
On the 10, yeah.
He's got to back cut that 10 now. He's stunned forward a little bit, but
Alex sure is a fun guy to watch play, man.
Yeah, he is.
He plays so good. All these guys play so good, man. It's a great place to be.
Alex better make that 10 if he wants to get a nice healthy lead.
Oh,
he rattled it.
Hung it up. He overcut it.
He overcut that.
Make us breathing a sigh of relief now.
I'm sure he is thrilled about this.
Let's watch this break from Jayson Shaw. This guy has been got a great control break. He's got a really short, compact stroke when he unloads. Like a Cobra, just.
Oh, he took a lot off the break there.
He did. Probably because there's a lot of slip and slide in these tables still. You can really. Oh my gosh, Mika just missed that ball. I'm surprised.
Mika missed the 10 too. Oh no.
He's not happy with himself. They're shaking his head.
Of course not.
Yeah, wow.
Mika did very well in the Cole Dixon. He came as a runner-up against Dennis Orcollo, second place,
Yes.
just this weekend.
Yeah, I remember those pockets at Family are pretty brutal, right?
Oh man, they're smaller than the ones we're playing on now. That's for sure.
3 7/8.
Yes.
That's, very
yes.
tight. Yeah, Mika let that one get away. All right.
Oh, so it's 3-0. Alex Pagulayan. Here comes Boosty. He's playing safe and
Nip and tuck here. It's a shot.
that's to be expected. That shot. No, we're maxed out. Sorry, bud. So,
All right.
safety battle now between these two giants of pool. Francisco Bustamante has been quite active. You know, a lot of people, we don't get to see him much because he spends a lot of time in Germany, Philippines, all over the world.
Yep.
But,
And shopping. He loves to shop for those new clothes.
He loves shopping too.
He was shopping yesterday. He was telling us earlier.
Yeah.
He loves shopping in California, man.
And I'd like to give a shout out to Boosty's manager, Tony Torres, and Ben Hong.
Well, he left Jayson pretty much straight in the 2 ball. I didn't really see any problems here at all. No balls are tied up, so you know, except this little combination here. We'll see what he does with this. Gonna play the 2-7. Yeah.
I'm not quite sure what Boosty was trying to do with that last shot.
I think he was trying to, obviously trying to play safe, but the ball kind of died on him there a little bit. But Jayson's going to make quick work of this rack here.
So Jeff, we open up the field here to 24 in this event. Why didn't you buy in?
You know something? I have been. Well, I'll tell you what, man. My chances are kind of slim to. You know, it's going to be 10 days here, and I got to pace myself.
Are you playing the 9-ball?
I'm going to play 9-ball in the 1 pocket.
Oh, well, then you are forgiven.
Oh, well, I appreciate that.
Jayson is...
Nice stroke there.
Yeah, Jayson's... Not only is he...
He's locked in.
He's locked in a little bit. He's playing with a little bit of flair, and that can be intimidating, you know, even to someone like Django.
Yeah. So I got a little straight on the 8 ball, but he decided to roll forward for the 9 on the side. He's going to stop it here, play the 10 on the corner, looks like. He stays down the ball just real good and follows through in every shot. And if you guys out there watching, this is what you got to do. Don't stand up. Stay down on every shot as Jayson goes ahead 3-1.
Yes, and Mika is also like looking for a lifeline here. He's at the table, shooting against Alex at 3-0. So
I was going to ask you, do you think that any of these guys get intimidated, or have somebody that they have a hard time against, like Jayson playing Bustamante for, I'm sure, growing up?
Well, absolutely. I do agree. I do agree. That's just like I was saying, even for a world champion like Django, you watch Jayson shoot like this, and maybe he starts to question himself a little. Oh, am I getting too old for this game? Or there's all kinds of things. We're
Random
only
thoughts
human.
Come through your mind. That's why you got to try and block them out.
Yeah, but I have great belief in Django. I don't think he's too old at all.
No, he's not.
I feel like sometimes you get better with age.
Look at Efren. Speaking of Efren, where is he, in the Philippines or is he in California?
Efren had to go back to the Philippines.
I see. Here's Jayson with his breaks. See if he takes it a little bit off again.
Yeah, he's probably gonna. That's probably what he's gonna prescribe every break, I would imagine.
Well, it looks
sort of medium hard stroke.
Sure. I think with these balls being just so new, and the felt being so new, it's almost a little slip and slide if he really lets it out. Because I've seen him break like a damn cannon. Let's see what Francisco does with this one ball. Looks like he's got a shot on it here. Not there.
That was a nice. He cinched off at the 6 there.
He's got such that magical stroke, man, that everybody tries to imitate. It's just a hard thing to imitate.
He'll probably try to play inside of that 5 ball for the 3.
Yep, he sure did.
And he's at a pretty good angle so that he doesn't have to do much here. He could even sort of play a stop shot or a slight stun run, just like that.
Nice shot.
And he's got great shape for the 5.
I think he's looking to see where the 5 to the 6 is going to be, how he's going to play that shot next after the 5 goes. I think he's going to play the 5 on the side.
Oh, no. Well, that's effective.
He got it straight in. See what he does now. I think he went a little bit more of an angle.
He may have to, like, stun this, pop it a little.
Got 3 balls to go through. Is he draw him back? Here we go.
He wants perfect shape.
What's he doing here?
No, he's good. He stunned it.
Between the 8 and the 10. And do you go 3 rails here?
You know, you could go 3 rails here.
I think
Let's
he's going 3 rails.
See how he plays it.
See how his speed is.
Yeah, he's playing 3, and I think the speed is perfect. These are the shots that are sometimes a little difficult. You can rattle these shots.
Call these the in-between shots.
Yeah.
These are good shots to practice right here.
They're important shots to practice.
That's definitely an in-between shot.
Yeah. He's a little funny here. I think he's okay though. Just he can cut this in the side. This 9
He's
ball.
gonna go just 2.5 rails out and hopefully get straight in or slight angle. And looks like he got perfect. I love the.
I don't think he's thinking he's too old. I'm thinking he's thinking, I better catch up.
That's a nice out there.
That was a great out. Django Bustamante
Nice
makes it 2 games to 3. It's a winner rack format, and meanwhile, 4-0, Alex Pagulayan.
Alex is jumping out the gate.
Yeah. And once again, we just want to thank all of our sponsors, West State Billiards, Carmel Q's, JB Cases, Tiger Products, Taum Tips, and Go Play Pool. And we would like to thank Chris Swartz for hosting this event and for the next 3 events coming thereafter.
Absolutely. If anybody out there likes to play snooker, we've got a 12-foot table to play some snooker on, and you got an open invitation.
Yeah.
Chris Swart will play pretty much anybody who comes through the door some snooker, loves to play the game. And he also did add another $700 to this tournament to make it a total of $3,200 added to this 10-ball event today, Daniel. So we're going to thank Chris for that. He's really helping out these players a lot.
Yes, he really has, and you know, he's a class act. And
wow, let that rip there. That's
so that was a much different break than than Jason's. I wonder if Jason might think to himself, maybe I should pick up the break a little next time I get to the table.
We're going to find out if he gets to the table again, but Bustamante, he just crushed that rack. That was a beautiful thing.
Yeah, remember, guys, this is winter break format, so, you know, seeing a small package or a big package of balls being run is not, you know, unlikely here.
And you know that on Friday they're having a 9-ball tournament. It's not 10-ball. They're making a 9-ball. I was talking to Chris Schwartz and Kenny Schumann about the big tournament. The $10,000 tournament starts on Friday. It's a 9-ball tournament, race to 9 and race to 8.
Yes, still taking sign-ups.
Yes.
And You know, that was a decision we all made on the West Coast Swing this year, is to switch the format from 10 to 9 ball. You know, just to give some of the amateur players who like to enter a fighting chance, because 10 ball is a much more difficult game. The rules are pretty much the rules favor the pros, you know.
In 9 ball, though, there's going to be some upsets.
That's what I'm saying.
Possibly, yes. That's what's fun to watch.
Yeah.
Always fun to root for the underdog sometimes. The hometown hero against some of these world champions. But
and here we are. We're in Northern California. The one pocket, we're going to see some upsets as well.
Nice shot there.
Anyway, back to this.
Yeah, Bustamante's catching the gear.
Speaking of packages, Busti might be on his way to one.
Well, he got came out a little bit more than a 6 ball than he wanted to get. I think he's going to go, I don't know, he's going to draw it back? Go 2 rails here with follow. What do you do, Daniel?
He's using a red circle ball. So what I like to do here is spin the cue ball off the left side rail, outside English, and draw.
That's a narrow gap.
Play for the short side of the 7.
Well, that 8 ball is a big ball there. If he hits that 8 ball, he could be in trouble. He's got to avoid the 8 and not scratch in the side pocket.
Watch him do it. This is what Busti would do.
See how he hits his ball.
Not that hard. See?
Yahtzee. Oh, man, look at this. He's
in the drink.
Oh, my gosh.
In the drink.
Right down the pipe. Man, oh, man.
Now,
Jayson jumped out of his chair.
Yeah, I knew there was a chance of that.
Yeah, boy. I
also want to thank Geraldine Thibodeau, who's doing, she's pulling all the strings in the background right now.
Oh, absolutely.
She's helping us with our scoreboard and sponsor mentions and handling all of the monitoring the stream and the audio. And without Geraldine, the quality of this work would not be possible.
All righty, here we go. 4-2.
Yes, and Kenny Ash in the chat room. How you doing? He says, free snack for Jayson. Couldn't have put it better myself. It's 4-2, and then on our other feature table, looks like it's 4-1.
Mika, good first game.
Mika got himself on the board.
He did.
So, you know, remember, guys, you know, just because someone's down 4-1 in a game like this, you know, these pros, they can run 2 or 3 racks.
What's the most racks you've seen ran in 10 ball?
I believe it was 5. Francisco Bustamante at a Hard Times 10 ball event 3 years ago.
Wow.
On a Brunswick Gold Crown 2. 3 or 4 years ago. 5-pack.
That's pretty strong right there.
That's the biggest one I've seen.
Yeah, Jayson's really going for the ball real nice. So he does here. Nice touch there. Look at that. Beautiful shot.
Yep.
That shot was a lot harder than it looked. He had to get in between the 5 and the 8 and not hit nothing. He's exactly in the center of the table where he wants to be. Gonna hit this with top. No, he just stunned it. Wow.
I believe we have just 3 spots left for the one pocket.
No, there's 2 spots left now.
2 spots left.
2 spots left. Tomorrow there's 62 people that are paid. There's 2 spots remaining for the one pocket, and those are going to go by the end of the day today, I'm sure.
That's pretty amazing. Yeah. We also have T-shirts, West Coast Swing T-shirts available for sale.
Great looking T-shirts, Daniel.
Yeah, and if you want to get them via PayPal, you can PayPal $23 to California Billiard Club at yahoo.com or CA Billiard Club, CA Billiard Club at yahoo.com. PayPal $23 includes shipping for the West Coast Swing T-shirt.
Nice.
And that's T-shirts were made possible by one of our sponsors, Big Time Threads.
Well, Jayson breaks and runs out to go ahead 5-2. He's really making Bustamante pay for that scratch on the 7 ball, or on the 6 ball. Bustamante shaking his head. That's how it goes. You got to make your opponents pay for their mistakes when they do that. He's doing it right now. Jayson is. Jayson came in with his lovely wife in tow, and I know she's. I'm not really sure where Jayson lives at, but I think it's. Is it here in Cal? Is it? He lives back east or Florida, or I'm not quite sure.
I haven't. Is still in New York, I believe.
Wow, he's here from a long ways
But I
away.
have not had enough time to spend with him. In the, he just showed up last night, so
Yeah.
I wanted to be able to sit down and talk to him for a bit, but I was working, and
Sure.
Jayson was practicing, and I barely had time to get some info on him for his intro that I did.
It's good to see him here. He's playing great pool right now. It's fun to watch. Bustamante, he's got an open table here. He's got a shot in the one. Let's see how he reacts after that break and run from Jayson. I'll tell you what, whoever's here today is in for a real treat, man. You get to see some real pool being played.
Yeah, this
top notch.
This is rare for us, and you know what? This is great for us in California because we've been working for 5 years on the West Coast swing for this to grow. And
Daniel, you've been doing a great job marketing this tournament and getting everybody here, and I hope it's going to be a great, successful event. I'm sure it is.
Well, it took a lot of people.
Yeah.
Guys like Sean Damani, Chris Swart, all of you guys. All you have to do is tell a friend about it, and it spreads the word. So. Uh-oh, behind the back.
That's a thing of beauty. That loose stroke, he just gets exactly where he wants to go. It's funny, he shot a shot left-handed, which is very rare for him to do.
I know, with these guys, they play behind the back all the time.
Yeah. You don't see it very often from the Filipinos. Usually it's just behind the back.
Well, this is, despite the score that you see right now, 5-2, this is still turning out to be I don't think this match is going to be straightforward.
This is a tough shot here, getting from the 7 to the 8 to the 9. He's got some work here to do. I think he wanted to come up a little bit more, pull that 8 in the side, but he's got some work here. Not as easy as it looks. Let's see what he does here.
Just has to make sure, he's trying to come.
Important. Yeah,
he needs to spin underneath the side pocket, but not hit that second rail too hard so that he hooks himself behind the 9. What just happened?
No jump cues in the tournament. They're announcing there's no jump cues in the 10-ball event, and some of the players maybe didn't realize that, so now they know.
Okay, so he wants to play. He can play this down to the corner. He's going to hit the point, I believe, of the side pocket. You see that?
Yeah. See how the pros hit this shot.
These new balls, the way they contact and slide off each other, he should be all right.
He went to look at it. You think he's hit this shot before a few times?
Oh yeah, he's no stranger.
It's not an easy shot here.
Yeah. Came right off the horn of the pocket, and that was pretty, wasn't it?
That was nice.
You can learn a thing or two
Good
watching
shot.
these guys.
Came up a little short. He's all right. Well,
that's all right for him, but for someone like me, I'm like 60-40 on that shot.
if you and I get an open table, we might not do what this guy just did. All right, 3 to 5.
Beautiful shot.
Nice out there.
Yes. Francisco is one of the rare players that's sponsored by a beer company, San Miguel Beer.
Yeah, wow.
Pretty interesting.
Very cool.
And a German Q company, Bear Qs.
Have you ever been to the Philippines?
I have not, but the Philippines has been to us.
Yeah, glad to have him here. It's funny, you listen to guys like Oscar talk about taking a trip to the Philippines and playing all the great players there just to get seasoning, and You know, Bustamante is always in matches, for money matches back there to stay sharp, and a lot of up-and-coming players back there, man. It's these guys know how to play.
So 5-3.
See how he breaks these balls this time.
It's going to be a monster.
Going to crush him. Winding up. Here we go. And the pitch. Down the pipes at about 95 miles an hour. Seems like, man, he crushed those balls.
Is 2-ball going to see the void?
Oh, he got dry.
No.
Wow.
Well, let's see. Not totally straightforward. I mean, the 1 ball by the 6 ball there. And Ralph DeLoyne has just come in the building, man. Good to see you. Drove down from Sacramento to come and sweat some of this action here at California Billiards.
Yes. Sure does.
All right, so Jayson plays off the 6, which is kind of what we expected him to do here. And now that was his trouble ball, actually.
Well, he came up a little short there. He wanted to play the 3 on the side and hit that 2-ball a little fat there. So now he's going to either cut it in or play safe. Do you see what he does?
I find that odd because I might have played it with inside to play the 3 for the right-hand side pocket,
right.
And not the on your screen.
Yeah,
the right-hand side pocket. But he opted to play for the left-hand side pocket.
See what kind of safety he plays here.
I think he'll play behind the 8 or the 9.
He's going for the shot. That's the first ball he's missed, but two-way shot. He got safe on it. Wow.
Yeah. Mika Immonen.
It's a 2-pack he's on now.
Strikes another notch. It's now 4-3, and that is turning into some kind of a match.
Mika's a fighter. I was talking to Mika yesterday. He told me he just got back from a walk. Him and Rodney have this thing where they each want to walk 10,000 steps per day, and keeps you in shape, man. Keeps you loose and keeps you going. So these guys are all in great shape, man.
Yeah.
Great players. Nice shot.
Mika's break. That's what that sound was. And he broke dry against Alex. Okay,
No, he made the 6-ball.
Oh, did he make the 6?
But he's got no shot on the 1. All right, we're in a safety battle here.
Oh, wow. Jason's made this ball a little hard to hit.
Yeah, he sure did. They're playing 3 fouls in the 10-ball event. Is that correct?
Yes, this is a 3-foul rule now. I think right here, yeah, that's what I would have done. Call the side. So he may have to elevate his cue a little here.
Oh yeah.
Or if he can.
He's going to use a little spinach here. That's all.
He can just use the spinach.
Look at this. He called the side.
Yeah,
oh, just missed it.
I had a feeling that it was situated in such a way that it would actually hit below the side, not in it.
It's kind of wired off that 6-ball, but that's a tough shot to judge. But he came close.
But when you're going for it, might as well. You got to call something, especially in this format.
Oh yeah. All right, let's see what Jayson does. I think he's going to try and jump this ball here. He's elevating with his full-length cue. Oh, he fouled it. Wow. He looks disgusted right now. All right, Bustamante gets ball in hand. He's trailing 3 games to 5 in a race to 7, so these mistakes are very costly in such a short race. So let's see what Francisco does with this. He's contemplating playing that 3-10 combo right now, which looks like it's the right shot since the 6 and 7 are tied up. And he's going to elect to play the combo. Let's see how he hits this shot here. Well, I like my chances shooting this shot, even if I'm hitting it, Daniel.
Yeah, when you're behind.
Oh man, he really kind of cinched it, but he made it.
I think that's really the way to play those combos.
Just cinch it.
Cinch it a little bit. Well, I like to play with almost no draw, because then you're hitting a natural ball, and you know exactly where
he drew it back just in case he missed it.
contact.
The cue ball was going to be behind the 6 and 7, so he's always thinking the whole shot out. Anyways, 4 games to 5 now.
We have ourselves a good match here.
Yeah, both tables have great matches going.
You know, with this field, it's anyone's guess who we might see in the finals today. And remember, this is a 16-player tournament. The official entry list is in the description of this video. And this is a one-day tournament, so you'll see finals tonight.
We've got 13 top-name pros and 3 semi-pros in this tournament here today. So it's very fun to watch. Boom.
And the 7 goes down. That's what Boosty needs. Look at this 10 ball tracking toward the corner.
Boy. Didn't have much of a shot afterwards. Can't even bank the 1. It's hard to even play. He may elect to push out here. We'll see what he does.
Push out and make the 10.
Well, I don't think he's going to do that. I think he's... we'll see what he does here, man. This is what the pros do. They usually make the correct decision in this situation.
Yeah. Yes, this is double elimination. Race to 7 on both sides.
Yep.
You will see a final match tonight.
Absolutely.
Actually, there's a chance we may do the finals tomorrow if it goes too late. But I don't think that's going to happen.
Nah. We'll see. I think it's going to finish up tonight around 9:30 or 10 o'clock, Daniel. Tomorrow the one pocket starts at noon. 64-player event. Oh, he went for it. Look at this, son of a gun. Oh boy, well, he missed that combo. And Jayson has a shot on the 1. What's he going to elect to do here? Play safety, play the 10 ball. He called the 10 ball, so let's see what he does. See how he hits his shot. Nice shot. He hit it perfect. Stayed down real nice in that shot and gets on the hill. 6 games to 4. Jayson gets the hill first. All right.
Yep. Well, good for him.
Jayson's definitely one of the favorites in this event, even though he hasn't played here. Has he been here before, playing at California Billiard Club?
No, I don't believe he has ever been here. The last we saw Jayson Shaw in California was at Hard Times Billiards.
That's right, Sacramento.
For, I believe it was the Jay Swanson Memorial Tournament, and Dennis Orcollo ran a 6-pack, a 9-ball on him.
Wow.
That was an historical match, and that was the final match. And that was the last we saw of him, so I hope it wasn't Dennis that scared him off.
Well, BUSTAMANTE looks pretty disgusted right now. He's sunken in his chair. His body language is just looking like he's been defeated. And that 110 was a huge miss. But, you know, if you're going to go down, you got to go down swinging sometimes. And if he would have made that 110 combo, he would have tied up the match at 5-5. So, nonetheless, Jayson's on the hill and makes the 1 ball. And he's got a shot on the 2-4 combo. 2-8 combo.
2-8, yes.
He got a little excited there and grabbed his cue and knocked his cues over. Well,
he's in a hurry.
Yeah,
and when you're on the hill, you know, when you're on the hill, you can, he smells
the blood.
The blood of victory.
This guy came to win, man. He's no joke. He's really here playing great. He won the Derby City 10-ball event this year in 2017.
Yes, he won the Bigfoot 10-ball.
$16,000 win. That was fantastic.
I mean, guys, we're looking at a future Hall of Famer here. You know, no doubt about it. And possibly, you know, up-and-coming world champion, very possibly within the next 5 or 7 years. That would be my guess. Shout out to Robert Mason. Thank you for your support of POVPOOL.
It's one of the few mistakes Jayson made. He clipped that 10-ball coming back. Now he hooked himself on the 3, and now he's in a dilemma here. Daniel, you got a hell of a setup here. I really like what you've done with that big screen. It's fantastic to see everything. You guys did a great job setting this thing up, man, so good job.
We wanted to make it easy for you guys here, so, you know, because I know that sometimes we're far away from the table. So, you know, it's hard to call the shots, but when you see all of the angles on one big screen,
Yeah, this is great.
we got ourselves a regular control room here. Meanwhile, Jayson gives up the table.
He made a nice safety. Bustamante's got a kick at the 3-ball here.
That was beautiful. You couldn't play that any better, with the exception of speed.
Yeah, Jayson, he's got an 8.5-foot shot here. I think he's going to duck. If he goes for the shot and makes it, he's probably going to run out. Let's see what he does here.
I'm going to say he goes for it.
See how aggressive he's feeling. Safety's probably the better shot.
Yeah.
He left Bustamante a shot.
He did.
Yeah, the last game's always the toughest one to win sometimes, I tell you what.
Yeah, definitely. Though sometimes when you're on the hill, the pressure's really on you.
When you got your man on the ropes, you got to knock him out, put him away. You got to do it. He let Bustamante back in the match here. See what he does. He makes his 3-ball. I'm going to predict he runs this game out. Nice shot. Oh,
Wow, that was all pocket. Look at that cue
nice
ball.
Shot.
Busti's looking at the return angle already. He's wasting no time either.
Well, he's got some work here.
What's that?
He's got some work to do here. So
Yeah.
let's see, 5 to the 6, 6. Yeah, nothing's tied up. This might be the toughest shot here he's got to make.
He'll probably play this like back and forth 2 rails, come out under 9, you know, from beyond the 9-ball, and hopefully be straight on the 6.
I think he's looking at that right now. See how he hits his ball. Looks like he's drawing the ball, stunning it. Yeah, he didn't want to do that. See if he gets hooked. He got away.
He's there.
He's
right. there.
He hit a
little scrappy though.
Little hitch. See that? Yeah. When he hit that 5-ball, he had a little hitch in his stroke there, like a little guess. I don't know.
I don't think I want him painting my door frames anytime soon. That's for sure.
Yeah.
He's gonna be that sloppy.
You gotta stay calm, man. He's feeling a little pressure. His opponent's on the hill. Gotta just settle down and make the balls.
He's probably feeling a little pressure.
Yeah, absolutely, he's feeling pressure.
You know, it's important to. Thank you. It's important to relax in as much as you can. In
sometimes
these
it's hard to do,
and it's easier said than done. I agree with you.
Nice out. All right, so 5 games to 6.
Yeah, 6 to 5. This is close.
Yeah.
And you know, anything's liable to happen here.
Well, Bustamante puts a good breakdown. He's ran a couple racks before. He's got a chance here. Jayson's a little disgusted right now. He's talking about that misplayed safety on the 3-ball, which allowed Bustamante to get back into the match. All right, guys.
Yeah, you know, he kind of went back to his table, kind of scuffling, you know, like just.
He did something a little bit different than he's been doing for the last hour and a half. He rushed the shot.
Yeah, he rushed to get his cue.
Up.
You know, there's a lot of things going on. It's very important to be present in this game.
Yeah.
Before you go play pool.
Well, Bustamante needs a good break here to really get back in this match, because any mistake at this point can be critical. Here he goes. Oh.
6 looked like it was tracking.
He didn't hit him very square there. He hit him to the side.
Oh, this could be.
He hit to the right of the A. Oh man,
this could be a heartbreak for. This could definitely be a heartbreak for Busti, who's worked hard to try to catch up here. You know.
See what Jayson can do here with this.
Jayson's just going to do what he do.
Well, the 4 to the 5s looks like a toughest shot there so far. See what he does with the 4 to the 5. Got to get the right angle here. Got a little straight in this 3-ball. Under pressure, this is not an easy out, man. See what he does here. 4 to the 5. Ah, nice shot there.
And I tell you what,
This is a
even
shot
with this
here.
red circle ball, you know,
He pounded
anything's
it.
liable to happen when you pound a ball like that.
Pounded it. Here we go. This is a key shot here.
He's fine.
Yeah, he's all right. He's looking to see if he's going to go inside English, or he wanted to come up a little bit more.
Well, you play this inside.
He's looking at the
And
6 on the side here.
that's the bigger chance of missing the shot.
Yeah, he's playing the 6 on the side, looks like. Should be okay.
He's fine to the side pocket. And I hear the trumpets of defeat.
Well, you know, he's got a half a pocket here in the 6 ball to make the shot, and he's got to make sure he cinches it, just makes the ball. Nice shot.
Yeah. Jayson's not gonna let anything slide here. No mistakes.
Yeah.
If there was a miss here, it would be truly uncharacteristic.
Yeah. This guy's a champion, man. He gets out when he's supposed to get out. His ball pocketing ability is just so clean, man.
Yeah,
He hits him so clean, pure. He sets hit just so pure. Well, got on that. Should be okay here. This is for the match, Daniel. Here we go.
For the match.
Nice shot.
And
Jayson
we're good.
Shaw.
Here we go. 7 games to 5.
It's a great match.
First match down and first match under Jayson Shaw's belt. And
There it is.
we're going to have another match shortly. We're going to have to spectate a little bit. We're going to wait for the winner between Alex and Mika. So why don't we sweat this a little bit there?
Alex is currently up 5-3 on Mika.
And I'm going to see if we can't get Geraldine to create a little zoom effect here on that table.
Bustamante shooting that shot that he scratched on earlier. That was a big scratch in this. Oh, man. All right, Boosty. Jason's looking good, though, man. That guy is dialed in. He's playing great right now. Beautiful to watch.
I agree with you. He's definitely, you know, the Jayson Shaw that we know and love is showing through, shining through a little bit. But you know, a couple of mistakes here and there. But that's to be expected, you know.
Inspirational to watch these guys play pool like this, man.
It really is. I mean, it's inspirational. It's a little intimidating as well.
Hey, you know, it gives you something to shoot for, man.
I guess it depends on your frame of mind at the time you watch it, you know.
Oh, yeah, Eton, we had Bryce Avalos in the tournament, Gus Bersinio is in the tournament, and Angelo Innes is in the tournament, courtesy of sponsor Frank Robuts, who's also in the house.
Yeah, and Frank Robuts wanted to play it as well, but
he thought he was playing.
Yeah.
Frank's a good guy, man. Good to have him around the pool hall.
Yeah. So, 16-player full field. We did actually, for a minute, we opened it up to 24, but and we ended up actually at 20 players. But then, little by little, one by one, we saw some players drop off in the original field. But I still think we have a stellar field.
Yes,
we could have had
absolutely.
Corey Duell, Oscar Dominguez, Brandon Schuff, but unfortunately those guys, and Billy Thorpe, but unfortunately those guys had to either take on other commitments or drop off at the last minute. So
we do have Skylar Woodward at the airport on the way down now, starting tomorrow for the one pocket.
yes, ladies and gentlemen, a lot of people have been expecting Shane and Skylar, and I want you guys to know that Shane and Skylar are coming. They're playing the rest of the West Coast Challenge events, which is the 5,000 added one pocket.
So tonight, if you guys want to come on down after the fireworks and challenge one of these guys to a match, there's going to be a little bit of action going on. So come on down.
And there's the 10,000 added 9 ball. They'll be playing that as well. And also remember, on July 11th through the 14th, we are going to be kind of shutting down the shop and keeping this place open exclusively for Tony Chohan versus Dennis Orcollo, playing 4 days of one pocket, $100,000 posted.
It's a nice entry fee.
The big one. Don't miss the big one, July 11th through 14th. And Alex, takes
on the
another
hill.
game.
He's up
And
6-3
on the
on
hill
Mika.
against Mika Immonen. Mika's going to come over here and take some practice strokes because there may be something he's not happy with about his execution right now. So
Yeah, he came up a little short. You know, when you hit a practice shot like that, it seems like they always go in for free. All right.
So now just remember, guys, world champion, former world champion Francisco Bustamante is not out. There is a one-loss side, and I believe we're building a bracket on. Are we? No, I'm just asking. That's all.
Alex scratches in the side pocket.
We're building a bracket for a CompuSport bracket that you guys will be able to track shortly. You know, give us some time. Wait till later this afternoon or early evening. You'll see.
You know what?
You'll
Alex
see the
actually.
bracket.
Did Alex win that match already? I think Alex already did win the match. He was on the hill, and that last rack he.
Oh, okay. So he just wanted.
Pretty sure because Mika's put the cues up right now. I believe he is.
I'm not sure.
He just put his watch on.
Really
and
going on. Okay. Is that okay?
We'll see.
Yeah.
Well, there's
He's
the
done.
match.
Yeah.
Okay,
he's
guys.
done. I gave it to Chris Swart. Yeah. Sorry, Ken. All right. So that's it. We're
Next
going
match coming up
to conclude this match, and we are going to have another round right now.
Don't go too far, viewers. We'll be back in 5 or 10 minutes for the next match. I'm pretty sure.
That's right. Please like and subscribe and keep loving pool.